Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakudash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Jewel. Hey, salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Sadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shaman, hey, this week's topic I want to speak on is Esau's feminist agenda. You know, I haven't quite have a title yet, but the reason I'm doing a show on this is because I've been watching, Kevin Samuels. We got different people that starting to wake up to this bullshit that the so-called white man has created, the new standard, all right, for a woman's role in society. And that role pretty much is dictating that women should be like men. And then on the flip side, Esau, the so-called white man, is having men embrace their femininity or act like women. You know what I'm saying? So it's a complete turning of things upside down as prophesied. And one thing that Lady Candace Owens said, look, like her or not, she was making points, okay? The points that she was making were valid. That look, she said straight up, look, this is a satanic thing at work. Well, she, black woman married to a so-called white man, we, again, spew out the bones. What she was saying is that something satanic is work, all right? Which is true, okay? Satan means adversary, adverse, all right? So the Most High in the book of Genesis is telling us that he's created the woman to be a subjection onto the man, to be a helping onto the man, and the complete opposite of that is happening. Well, you're doing adverse to what the Most High told you to do, which is satanic, man, all right? As it is also written, rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. Now, what the so-called white man has done, all right, through creating this feminist movement, okay, he has put the woman against the man, all right, which destroys families, man. Just like his welfare system, this is no different. It's how can we break up the core of the family, primarily you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because if the so-called white woman tries to be on that feminist shit, all right, like Kevin Samuels posted up that video, all right, you had that lady, I believe her name was Tommy Lauren or something to that effect, that she was coming in that same, black woman spirit and fuck a man and all that type of stuff. They shut it down real quick. She had to apologize real quick. Why? Because Esau understands, all right, what that does to a family. You don't see them. The white woman bucks up, but she can only buck up so far because the so-called white man is in control of a pay. He can fire ass. He can do all types of things. He has power. All right. We don't have the power on the macro level. On the micro level, you might could get rid of that woman, okay? But on the macro level, we don't have the power. The so-called white man is giving the black woman, the Latino woman, Native American woman, all the power in the world, okay? So much power than her man. And as the Bible says, I'm going to put a strange thing. That's how the Lord described it. The Lord said, I'm going to put a strange thing in the land. And that strange thing being a woman compassing a man. It's complete disorder. It's complete unorderly, man. All right? And then you have these women, all right, masquerading around, all right, in that masculine energy. What do I mean by that masculine energy? They're going around, want to sleep with every nigga and things like that. You know how like a man will lay down with many women and consider the pimp or get props? All right, when women try to do that, they consider the hoe, and that stigma is always going to be around, man. That's just how it is, okay? You're not going to be sleeping around with a ton of men, okay, and then men be attracted to that, all right? It's not in a man's nature to want that woman long term, man. Okay, so while you flocking and spreading your cheeks and doing all types of challenge on Instagram, all right, you have a short-term market value, meaning niggas only going to see you for a quick nut, all right? No man is going to want that long term, okay? And Esau knows this, man. He knows everything he's doing, this man knows. 2 Corinthians 2:11, we're not ignorant of his devices. He knows, common sense, the nature of a man, all right? When you think with your lower head, you want something just to get your shit off, but long term, all right, you want a woman that's gonna take care of you, man. All right, that's how come these relationships in them third world countries and all that, okay, last longer. All right, you have people that get together at very young ages, primarily the woman being young and the man being older to take care of her. All right, and they go on for 10s and 20s and 30 years, man. All right, as opposed to here where they have this whole clean the field thing. Okay, you have women again walking around being single till they're damn near 40 and 50, sitting on Tinder and Hinge, man, and Bumble and all that shit, man. So this is what this man has created. And when you see these generations getting worse and worse with stuff like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, all right, our generation becoming more and more degenerate, the women become more and more slutty and whores, and think that thing is independent, like being like a man is what a woman should be, and then a man should be like a woman. It's all bullshit madness, man. All right, and when you speak on it, I'm surprised they ain't delete that dude yet. They ban you for hate speech and all that, and do all that type of stuff. But again, this is this man's society, and if this thing was to continue, all right, which it won't, no flesh shall be saved, man. Because if this type of thinking was to keep going, man, all you'd have is just, women being like men and attracting lesbians, and men being feminine. You know what I'm saying? Just a complete society of no heterosexual masculine males, all right, and no feminine, all right, heterosexual females, man. That's what this man is geared towards. Because why? This man is death. Because that's what that leads to. It leads to death, man. It leads to death. All right? Look at the society, how it is now compared to 50, 60 years ago, man, when things were being operated more traditionally. You had longer families, all right? A woman could actually cook. Now if you tell a woman to cook and clean, why don't a man learn how to do this and that? You know what I'm saying? It's just all hell. All right? But the difference when we come in the truth, we understand like all these things that are happening are not happening by coincidence, all right? They're happening because it was prophesied that it would happen, okay? It's happening because the Most High said it would happen this way, man, okay? The fact that this man is being a complete devil and a demon, all right? Again, this is all the works of the Most High. This is all the works of the Most High, Salakia. This evil work that has been piloted by the so-called white man pursuant to the book of Proverbs, the 16th chapter and the 4th verse, all right? And Job 9 and 24, all right? All this wickedness that is being done is for the Most High to what? To build up and show you build up the case of this devil, show you who the devil is, okay? And ultimately to judge a lot of lost souls, man, all right? Because you do have the prophets, all right? The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all right, warning you and telling you, all right, and even on the worldly level, you have people like the Kevin Samuels guy and all that, and Tom Likas and all that's been telling you, all right, for a number of years, all right, that these women are completely out of order, all right. But we've been telling you that for, again, our apostles and elders and their elders been saying it for the longest, man. All right, but you know what? These people are going to continue in their ways, all right. They're going to continue to be demons, all right. But that's fine. You know what's going to be the ultimate solution when a verbal warning is no longer considered? The Most High is going to bring upon them that physical punishment, man, all right, which is plagues, okay? Death, scourges, all types of things, all right, to jack these people up, all right? And this type of spirit is even extending, all right, into Israelite camps, man, all right, putting this woman on the pedestal. Okay, here does the scriptures tell us expressly that a woman should not have the right to teach a man. Okay, yet you have Israelites that know these scriptures that are having female pastors, man, teach their congregation, having women come up on podiums and pick which man they want to be. All that type of that woman worship demon. Okay, the Most High is gonna put a hasty riddance to that, man, and it's only a matter of time. These women are not going to walk around being sluts and whores forever, It's not going to happen, man. Them ruling over a man is not going to happen forever, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to come back and turn things right side up. I reached my destination. That was a quick, to the point in transit. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakodash. May double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Zadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Until the next time, Shalom, Akim.